All right, I want to talk about Janice Rogers Brown. So she was George W. Bush's nominee for federal court, and she was held down for 2 years by Senator Joe Biden. And Senator Biden also told then President George W. Bush that if you nominate her for the Supreme Court, I will do the same thing. So you have a figure who could have been the first Black woman on the Supreme Court, Janice Rogers Brown, a conservative Black woman, who was held down by Mr. Joe Biden, who also tried to hold down now Justice Clarence Thomas, a Black man. And so you have the left rejoicing about Ketanji Brown Jackson. I respect her place in history, but isn't this just another example of pure hypocrisy of using Black people as props by the Democratic Party?
Well, I will say a couple of things. I mean, first of all, Janice Rogers Brown, a lot of people felt that she had that there was questions about her qualifications, and there were questions about some of the issues some of the opinions that she'd held. If you notice with the latest nominee, okay, with Ketanji Jackson, is that there hasn't been any issue over her qualifications, or there haven't really been any issues, or it's what she's done. And Tom Cotton, frankly, disgraced himself by criticizing her over the people that she defended and saying that she wouldn't have defended the Nazis at Nuremberg. Let me just say one thing, okay? Maybe a lot of Americans don't know that the Constitution guarantees you a lawyer, but Tom Cotton went to Harvard Law School. This is something he should know, okay? So, but to answer your question, and in all fairness, because as I say, unlike you, I am someone who gives criticism to both sides when it's just, okay? I do believe that this has gone on both sides. I think what the Democrats did with Brett Kavanaugh was despicable. I think it cost them a Senate seat in Tennessee. I think Phil Breedson would have beat that empty suit Marsha Blackburn if that hadn't happened. And I also think a lot of it started with Robert Bork. So it's been bad, but the process was broken when Mitch McConnell stole the seat. Okay, that's what broke the Supreme Court nominating process. Because before then, even Obama's 2 nominees and Bush's 2 nominees got over 60 votes. Your thoughts?
We're going to have to agree to disagree, as often happens, because I don't think that the process was broken by Mitch McConnell. It was broken by Chuck Schumer and the Democrats. They were the ones who were torpedoed. I'm sorry, that was Harry Reid, the filibuster on judicial nominees. So that's how the comedy really unraveled.
Well, but here's a stat for you. You know how much I love my stats? From the founding of the Republic through 2009, there were 73 judges filibustered. From 2009 to 2013, there were 69. Now, who do you think was behind that? Do you think McConnell was right to steal that seat? To not give, even though it was 11 months before Obama was going to leave office, and he denied Merrick Garland a hearing, but it was a month before Trump was going to leave office, and hey, let's get Amy Coney Barrett in as soon as we can. Are you okay with that?
I think McConnell was responding in kind, to use our president's words, to what happened with Bork and what happened with Harry Reid.
So 2 wrongs make a right, huh?
No, I think that Republicans have been sitting around taking it from the behind, and finally Mitch McConnell said, "No, I'm not going to."
Well, again, and by the way, I was against getting rid of the filibuster for nominees. I want to say, for the record, I am against getting rid of the filibuster now. I think you can make arguments against it, but also, Democrats, be careful what you wish for, because last time you got rid of the filibuster, you got 3 Supreme Court justices, 200 federal court justices. If you got rid of the filibuster this time, think what would happen to environmental laws. Think what would happen to, I bet you that federal money would no longer be able to go to school boards that had union representation. I mean, the list goes on and on. So be careful what you wish for.